Guess who I'm sitting next to?
Hi everyone, welcome to my new vlog. Yeah, ace 4.
Oh my god. No, don't end the World Series to me like this.
I only brought $4,000 with me to Vegas for the World Series of Poker. My plan is to last the whole summer and spin it up, or I'll have to go home broke. It's day 19 and I'm at the home stretch, but can I spin it up? The bankroll's at $1,500 and some change, and today's the last event.
All right, today is day 19. It's the last day. Actually, tomorrow's the last day. Today, I took a day off because it is just a grueling 3 weeks almost. So today, I took a day off, and tomorrow is the actual last day of this whole series. Overall, I mean, I made it the entire trip, pretty much. So I'm happy. I mean, $4,000 got me the entire trip covered. But at the end of the day, it's not what we wanted. But we got one last shot at it. I have about $1,500 left and some change. Maybe it's like 1530 something. I don't know. I got to do the math. I haven't actually sat down and calculated each day yet. But tomorrow, it's a coincidence that it's a $1,500 buy-in. It's the closer event for WSOP, and I am about to go register for it right now because I want to wake up and just go straight to my table. I do not want to wait in line. So I'm registering tonight with my last $1,500, and yeah, that's going to be a huge event. So I think this is the way to go. It'll be one bullet. Obviously, if it fails, my flight's the next morning on a Wednesday. If we do bag and keep going, we will be pushing our flight back. But, you know, we're just prepared to, you know, fire this bullet and then go home. But anyways, let's try this very last event. See ya.
All right. The horseshoe in the blue section.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Today's the final day. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night. I only got like 4 hours of sleep. Maybe a lot of anxiety. Who knows? But it's the last day. It's the closer event. It's literally called the closer. It's a $1,500 event, and I'm on my last $1,500. So this is either going to be epic or just a complete fail. Here we go. It's day 19, and I made it. I've made it to the last event of this World Series of Poker. I'm so excited to share this one with you guys because, as you guys can see in the beginning, spoilers, I get to play with the biggest name in poker, Daniel Negreanu. I make it to the event right on time, and we're all at 50,000 starting stack. It's super deep, and we also get 30-minute levels. I've got no pros at my table, and it honestly starts off amazing. I've already grinded out from 50,000 chips to 120,000 chips. I'm stealing pots, getting paid. Everything is working out in my favor. While I'm crushing my table, the $10,000 main event final table is going on, and during my breaks, I get to go and see all the action. This entire experience is just a dream come true. After break, I continue the grind at my table and catch this awesome hand on camera. I'm in the hijack with pocket tens, blinds are 2,000, 1,000, and under the gun opens to 4,000. I've got an extremely aggressive Brazilian on the button, and I know if I just flat tens here, he will make a move. So I flat tens, and to no surprise, the Brazilian player makes it 12,000 to go. Under the gun folds, and he's got about 50,000 behind. So I put them all in. He snap calls with ace king, and I've got a race to win. If I lose this, I won't be out, but winning this race will be a big part of setting the tone of this table moving forward. Let's please hold.
I hold, and now my stack is at a nice number of 180,000 chips. Things are looking so good for me until I get into a spot with ace 10 off from under the gun. I've got 170,000 behind and blinds are 2,500, 1,500. I open to 5,000 and big blind defends. We're heads up to a flop of ace 5, 7, 2 spades, 1 club. I c-bet for 4,500 and big blind now finds a check raise to 16,000. I've been playing with this guy all day, and he's definitely a capable player. This could easily be a bluff. I can't fold yet. I call. The turn is the 9 of clubs, and now big blind slows down and checks. It's a two-tone board, and honestly, I should be betting, but everything in me is saying to slow down and pot control this because this guy can get out of line. I check, and the river comes the 6 of hearts. And now big blind goes all in for nearly 2x pot. There's only 30,000 in the pot, and big blind just ripped 60,000 into the middle. My heart is now racing, and I know this could be a bluff, miss spades or miss clubs. I have no clue what to do. I'm tanking, and I ultimately decided on a coin flip. I look at the clock, and I told myself anything between 30 to 59 on the second's hand, I will call, otherwise I'm folding. And when I look at the clock, it said 47 on the second's hand. So I begrudgingly put in the call, and he looked so sick. Oh my God, did I just sniff it out of him? He shows king 6 of clubs and starts to walk off. Let's go. My stack is at 270,000. And I am the guy coloring up the 100 chips at my table. Always a nice feeling being the banker going into the end of late registration. Late registration is now over, and our flight got 2,400 entries with the money being at 360 players left. The goal is to just find a min cash first, and then I can start to look for big spots. We've got 1,100 players left, and I do exactly the opposite of my goal this next hand. Blinds are 5,000, 2,500, and under the gun with 175,000 behind opens to 10,000. It folds to me. This guy is super aggressive, and I've got ace queen of hearts in the small blind. I've got to 3-bet this hand here. I make it 45,000 to go, and now this guy snap shoves for 175,000. I'm sick. I hate folding and just losing 45,000 here. I wish I would have just called now. This guy is full of shit. I say, fuck it, let's gamble, bitch. I call, and he has pocket jacks. Please, for the love of God, let's get there. Oh man, my heart is sunk. Everything in my head is telling me I'm going home now. I am a loser. I suck. Why am I playing this game? I've got 60,000 chips right back to starting stack. I'm trying to get it together. I have life, and I can't give up. I need to keep pushing through, and somehow 1 or 2 orbits later, God gave me pocket aces into queens against the same guy who beat me with jacks. I hold, and I honestly just sit there and wonder if I would have folded ace queen suited against him, this same spot would have happened, and I would have all his chips. It's crazy what the trajectory of our tournament takes based off the decisions you make. Anyways, I've got life again, and all my negative self-talk turned into hope. Our table breaks. We've got 630 players left, and the craziest thing happens to me. I get seated next to one of poker's biggest name, Daniel Negreanu. I'm seated directly to his left, and to my left, I got another big name, Joey Wiseman, and I'm wedged in between 2 absolute crushers of the game.
Who's this vlog?
Nicoletti poker.
Nicoletti Poker.
Yeah.
Let's go. What's up?
All I can think is I don't care what happens next. I'm just happy to get Daniel to introduce my vlog. But my nervous dumbass can't keep the camera straight, and I get probably one of the worst shots ever. Anyways, Daniel busts shortly after, and I continue to grind and nurse my stack. We're hand for hand now, and moments later, we're in the money. Let's go. We're in the money. Let's go. Shortly after, only 5 hands later, we get the bag. I bag up for 360,000 chips. It's late. I need to get to bed.
All right, I'm back in my room. Tomorrow is gonna be a crazy day, man. I gotta check out. I have a flight at 2:43 p.m. I don't know if I need to push it because I have 15 big blinds and we restart at 11. So like, what if I bust early? I really don't want to change my flight. So tomorrow it's really gonna be weird because I am going to I'm gonna make my flight plans based off how likely I am going to spin it up, I guess you could say. I bagged 360,000. We're going back to 20K, 20K, 10K. And yeah, today's just been a crazy day. I got to sit next to Daniel Negreanu. That was really cool. Really cool dude. But yeah, here we go. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, I got a busy day. It is the last day of the World Series of Poker. We're in the closer. We're in the last event. Thank God. We've already locked up at least $3,000. So worst case, we only lost $1,000 on this trip. Right now I am packing. I gotta check out this morning. It is like 7 a.m. Or no, it's actually 8 a.m. But we start back at 11 a.m. My flight's also at 3 p.m. So I don't know. I gotta adjust my flight if it looks like I have a run at this thing. At the same time, if I don't want to miss my flight. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna really suck if I'm really short and it's like close to my flight time. I might just have to change it regardless. So anyways, honestly, today I am not as excited and in awe like I was when I was top 10 chip stack. Right now, I just have an average stack, right? I'm going back with about 15, 16, 17 bigs. Going back with 17 bigs. Whatever. We're just trying to spit it up. I'm chilling. I don't really care. I'm gonna be a nit and just let other people hang themselves. So I think we have a shot. I think we do. So anyways, we'll see you at the event. Bye.
I'm off to play day 2 of the closer today. We're coming back to 362 players remaining, and first place is $525,000. I'm just trying to figure out if I need to change my flight or not. I wake up with ace queen, and a short stack rips it all in for less than me with ace 10.
Payout 512.
We hold up, and after hearing payout for maybe 2 hours, I decide to push my flight for tonight. It's time to win this thing. We've got 220 players left, and maybe 5 minutes after changing my flight, I shove king queen suited and get called by pocket nines. He's got me covered. I need a king or a queen. And just like that, I'm out. Wow. You can't make this up. 5 minutes after changing my flight, I bust out for 217th place. I cash out a total of $3,600. GG's.